Hi everyone, this is a short going to bed yoga video. Okay, this is where we can sort of relax the body and hopefully improve our night's sleep. You don't need these, I'll give you alternatives, but if you've got a block handy that would be good, or a book, a thick book, and a strap as well would be nice. Again, I'll give you alternatives so you don't necessarily need it, but it's just nice for the ending. Okay, we're going to start this one in child's pose. Okay, it's a nice place to start. So if you just bring yourself into child pose. Child pose, the traditional pose is knees sort of within, in line with your hips, and then arms down by your sides, backs of the hands on the floor. But just get somewhere in child pose that you're comfortable. That could be wide kneed if you need to allow your belly to sort of hang down. Obviously it's a little more strong in the hips, or come onto your forearms if you can't get there. Alternatively, you can't get your head to the floor, thigh to the floor, then a couple of fists. And you may well be here, depending on your knees, again, this position here. Okay, so anywhere near a comfortable child pose is fine. And then just settle down. Relax your forehead to mat. Relax everything else down. Again, you've got your arms here. Relax everything down. And this is when we go sort of pretty internal. Okay, so you close your eyes, and once more, just sort of feel through your body as you hold in child pose. And the idea is, for this flow, is just to try and sort of tune in to your breath in your body even more than you would normally in a yoga class, okay? And we do that by ujjayi breathing, victorious breath, where we constrict the back of the throat and make that internal sound of the ocean. So we still breathe in and out of our nose, okay, but we just constrict the back of the throat so you get that sound of the ocean, or the sound of Darth Vader, however you want to see it. And it's an internal sound, an internal vibration that gives the mind something to concentrate on, and it stops it being taken elsewhere. Okay, so that's the way we do it. So for the whole of this session, try and focus on the breath, and particularly ujjayi breathing. Okay, so relax everything down, tune in to your body, feel how it feels, just adjust the body gently, and start to breathe in and out through your nose, constricting the back of the throat, ujjayi breathing. And I'll stop ujjayi breathing, so I'm sure you don't want to hear my breath, you'd rather hear your own. Okay? But the idea is again to feel the breathing, so expanding, gently pushing your belly into your thighs or towards the floor, expanding rib cage, filling the upper lobes of the lungs. Okay, we're sort of trying to fill the lungs as much as possible, but particularly in this flow, don't push it. Okay, nice and steady, nice and gentle. Okay, and we can start a gentle flow of the hips from side to side. That's always nice. Make it sort of a meditative move. So as we gently push our hips from side to side, make the movement one way, and inhale, make the movement the other, and exhale. Okay, nice steady movement, mindful, meditative, flowing movement. Okay, feeling everything and linking everything with your breath. Okay, let's come to a standstill. We're going to walk our hands out and our arms out into extended child pose. So wherever you are, walk them out, walk your fingers away. And then just try and be as long as you can between hips and fingertips. Soften through the sides of your body. And then once more, settle, breathe. And again, just gently pushing from side to side. This time shoulders are involved. Okay, so you'll feel a gentle increase in pressure side to side. And then come to a steady standstill, and then nice and slowly, gently come up into tabletop position. Okay, try and soften everything, okay? So bring wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, tops of the feet in contact with the floor. Keep everything soft, don't tense everything up, don't overdo it. Now nice and steady, start to lift the head, okay, and allow the belly to push towards the floor, soften through your low back. Again, don't push as hard as you may normally. And then as you exhale, slowly feel your spine moving the other way. Okay, imagine somebody's pushing that middle vertebrae, pulling that middle vertebrae up to the ceiling. Gently scoop your pelvis, push your pubic bone towards your chin, allow your hips to sink back. Okay, allow that back to stretch, press into your hands, gently lift your chest. Okay, and then relax everything, and then just feel the flow of the spine as you come through again, allowing the belly to fall, sit bones push to the ceiling, gently lift the head. Again, still pressing into the hands, still lifting. Steady breath in, exhaling, cat curl once more. Again, gentle curve of that spine, lifting the chest, scooping the pelvis, allowing everything to stretch, soften, and then nice and slowly come back to neutral tabletop. And then we're just going to gently push the left hip out. As we do so, turn your head and look around that side of the body and sort of squeeze the side of your body. Feel your sort of transverse abdominals or the muscles of your ribs gently squidge together. Nice and slowly come across the other way. Okay, turning the head, gently pushing the right hip out. Okay, looking back towards it, squeezing through the right side of your torso. And then come back to centre. I'm going to walk into puppy pose. Okay, take it easy. Okay, start to walk the hands out. The rear half remains the same, so thighs are vertical. Now, don't take, or if it's difficult for your shoulders to take this weight, just move your bum backwards a bit. Keep your weight more over your knees. Okay, and sometimes it's better to start that way, just to softly get your shoulders used to the pressure of the weight as it comes down. Okay, now if you're in this position here, okay, and it feels okay, you can walk your hands out a little bit. Okay, you can see my thighs aren't quite vertical. Okay, but when they are, keep walking my hands out. Okay, and then what I try and do is melt my chin and chest to the floor. You can keep looking along the floor. Okay, and the idea is just allow your body to soften, allow your shoulders to soften as you hold puppy pose. Nice and steady breathing. Gentle push of the hips side to side, shoulders go too, but don't do it if it doesn't feel right. Okay, again, if it gets a little bit too much, just bring your hands back. Don't bring your forearms to the floor, just pull your bum backwards, okay, and take more weight over your knees, less weight on your hands. Okay, that's fine too. Okay, soften through the sides of your body, breathe. Okay, Ujjayi breathing. Final breath here, nice and slowly, come down onto your forearms and then walk until you're flat on your front, nice and slowly, and onto your forearms, so come into a gentle Sphinx pose. Okay, so elbows underneath the shoulders, forearms parallel, hands nicely spread, or if that's, your shoulders don't feel right, you can intertwine your fingers, that's fine too. Okay. Feet are in line with your hips, and then retreat that one softly. Okay, so just gently bring your gaze to the horizontal first of all. Relax your low back, try not to feel any tension there, and then gentle pressure down through your forearms, gently pull your elbows back, gently push your hips forward, don't overdo it. Okay, just soften your belly and your front abdominals. Okay, just feel it release. When you gently apply pressure down and back and push your hips forward, you'll feel the sort of upper spine just curling slightly. Okay, so no pressure in your low back, leave it alone, relax it if you can. Allow your upper spine and back to curl. Okay, when you've sort of done as much as you feel you can, again, don't overdo it, softly. Gently start to pull your chin in. Okay, that's all we're doing, pulling the chin in, keep the spine in the same position. Okay, now all this does is just aligns the spine a little better. Okay, so your
spine sort of enters your head without that kink on it. Okay, so look down at the mat and then just breathe nice and steady but nice and deeply, expanding that belly, still keeping that gentle pressure down, gentle pressure of the hips forward. Final breath, and then release, relax everything, and walk your arms out, straighten them completely on the floor, and give your body a lovely long stretch on the front. So point your toes, walk your hands away, feel the stretch in your shoulders, okay, and bring your head in line, so just bring your forehead to the floor, and then stretch and breathe. Okay, keep that nice stretch, breathe. A couple of times, Ujjayi breathing. And then soften everything. And then we're going to roll over from this position, so nice and slowly, just roll over onto your back. Okay, just centralise yourself on your mat. Bend your knees. Okay, bring your arms down by your sides. Okay, your feet nicely in contact with the floor. And then press into your feet, just lift your bum and push your bum down to your feet and then bring it back to the floor, so it makes your low back feel nice and flat. Okay, now we're going to come up into bridge pose, but we're going to do it with the breath. And what I want you to do is, we inhale first, on the exhale press into our feet, lift our hips, okay, make the movement last as long as the exhale. And then come down on the inhale, and as your low back hits the floor, squeeze your abdominals and press your low back into the floor. Okay, hold gently for a couple of moments before you then release and exhale, coming back up again. Okay, so we'll link with this breath with the Ujjayi breathing. Okay, so focus, think about what we're going to do, press into your feet, nice deep breath in. As you exhale, press into your feet. Lift your hips nice and slowly, make the movement last as long as the exhale, pushing those hips up, softening everything you feel, squeezing your bum as you reach the peak of your exhale, and then as you release, inhale, as you come to the floor, rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae. As your low back hits the floor, squeeze your abdominals, press, hold the flatness. And then as you start to exhale, once more, press into your feet, exhaling all the way up, pressing your hips to the ceiling, squeezing your bum, pressing into the soles of your feet. Inhale as you come back down, nice and slowly, nice and steady. Squeeze the abdominals as your low back hits the floor, hold, final time, exhale, lift. Nice and slowly, nice and steady, pressing those hips, gently squeezing your bum, releasing all the way through this upper body if it feels right, and then release, inhaling as you come down, and the final press into the mat, squeezing those abdominals, and then just release and relax everything. Okay, fully cross your right leg over your left. Okay, and then as you inhale, lift that left foot off the floor, squeeze your knees towards your head, nice and steady, nice and gently, hold to squeeze, look at the core compression, and then with your hands grab hold of both knees, release your core muscles, and then softly increase that pull into your chest, and you should feel your right buttock sort of tighten up. That's your piriformis, so feel it, try and soften that feeling of tightness probably, if you've got it. Okay, so try and relax it as you breathe. Again, Ujjayi breathing, nice and steady. Final time, release your knees, foot to the floor, arms out to the side, release your knees to the right hand side, allow that weight of that right knee to gently push your left to the floor. Okay, your guide is your left shoulder blade, okay, don't allow those, or both shoulder blades really, but particularly your left, don't allow them to lift, just allow the weight of this leg just to gently press, try and soften through this side here. Okay, Ujjayi breathing, feeling, softening, releasing, closing your eyes, it really accentuates it, feeling that beautiful stretch all the way from your sort of side ribs, all the way through low back, upper thighs, IT bands, and then nice and slowly come back up with your knees. Okay, once your low back has settled on the floor, on the cross, swap over the other way, fully cross left over right, arms down by your sides, lift your knees so your right foot comes up to the floor, gentle squeeze, knees to head, hold, feel the core compression, hands to knees, release your core, gently continue the squeeze, feeling your left buttock tighten up, okay, that bit there. Okay, soften it, feel it, okay, really focus on it as you breathe, okay, this is the way we sort of get muscles to relax, called the Golgi reflex. Okay, and it will release, it will soften. Final breath here. And then nice and slowly release left foot to the floor. Okay, gentle core compression as you bring your feet to the floor this time. Knees to the left hand side, weight of your left knee, gently pushing your right to the floor. Okay, shoulder blades are your guide. Keep them nice and flat. Soften this whole side of the body into your hip and upper thigh. Okay, soften here. Feel, breathe, soften and release. Nice and slowly come back up. Okay, moving nice and mindfully, nice and slowly. And then once you're up, uncross your legs. Okay, and we've got 3 options for our final move. Okay, Vipariti Karani is one of them. Okay, it's like a supported shoulder stand. Okay, if you've never done shoulder stand, then don't try this, but it's just an alternative if you haven't got a block or a belt. Okay, so bring your elbows in, sort of in line with your bod. Make cups of your hands, thumbs on the outside, and then hold your pelvis. Okay, now the idea is to bring your weight into your hands, okay, and then bring your legs vertically upwards. Now you'll see my sort of low back sort of curl. Now my hands are cupping the whole weight of my pelvis, like a sort of, I feel as though I'm holding like a bowl, okay, and my legs are vertically in line to the ceiling. Okay, now the idea is to try and relax in this position, but there's a lot of pressure into your arms and elbows, so if this isn't comfortable for you, okay, the alternative is to grab your block, bring it under your low back, okay, and then bring the weight once more of your pelvis and your legs in line with it. Okay, so my pelvis feels nicely supported on the flat of the block. My legs, okay, straightening them, some people can't straighten their legs, so they just soften them, okay, just as long as you feel that nice sort of tension in the back of your hamstrings. And then legs as vertically as you can make them, but it's a sort of equal balance, all right, so you don't feel as though there's much tension. And then the arms come either out to the sides or up and over. Some people can hold this position quite well, but my shoulders lift, okay, so I bring them out to where my arms are completely on the floor. Okay, now this is the position, okay, supported shoulder stand or supported Vipariti Karani. And the idea is to close your eyes, nice steady Ujjayi breaths for a couple of minutes probably. Okay, that's the second alternative. The final one, and if you've got a wall, well, this is probably the best one and the easiest to relax in. Okay, so we come and sit up against the wall. I'm obviously doing it on a chair. Okay, and then we just lie down in line with the wall, and then just swivel, bring our legs up on the wall, and then try and bring your bum as close to the wall as you can get it. And then with your strap, you're going to tie your legs together. So just wrap them round, just above your knees, and just hold them there. And that's what this means, is that you just allows you to relax, okay, without thinking about holding your legs in this position. Okay, so make sure the strap's nice and tight. Okay, and once more, arms come out to the sides. Okay, and then just relax your legs up against the wall. This is the one that sort of drains your legs. Okay, it's really good for them. It also relaxes, calms the mind. So again, hold this position for a couple of minutes, closing your eyes, Ujjayi breathing. I'll stop Ujjayi breathing. So you don't have to listen to me, okay, but just in your own way, just focus on that vibration that your breath is making. Try not to allow your mind to take its away from the feeling of your body and your breath, and the focus on your body. Okay, so hold this position for as long as you feel you want to. And then once you've completed, nice and slowly come out of the position, whichever position you're in. Unknot yourself nice and slowly, sort of roll back down and come back up if you want to, or you can do that last one in your bed if you've got enough room. And yeah, so that's our going to bed flow. Hope you enjoyed it. And again, you can just do any variations you feel you need to as you move through that particular flow. Here's to you, and here's to the next time. Namaste.